Yo, what's up guys? Yeah, we're back again. So this is just going to be a very quick one. Going to learn how to export and the settings, preferred preferable settings that we can use to achieve high quality exports. You know, so sometimes you're exporting for Instagram, sometimes you're exporting for YouTube, sometimes you're exporting for TikTok. So what settings are we looking to establish or to implement so that we can get our results, a very quality outcome? So let's say okay, this is just something I've been working on, nothing much. So let's say we want to export this. So this is my timeline. I have a few other stuff I was working. Let's say we want to export this. And first of all, for you to before you start exporting, you have to make sure that you have to get the size of what you're looking to get. Okay, because this is horizontal. Horizontal and vertical always confuses me. I think this is horizontal. I have no idea why that confuses me. So before that, we have to check our sequence settings. So sequence settings, you see this is the frame size 1920 by 1080. That's the size that we used because that's YouTube format, that's YouTube size. So if you're exporting for YouTube, be sure to use that. And our frame per second, we are 29.9. It is okay. We can actually use 30 or which is advisable. Yeah, so we can come here, maximum bit depth, maximum render quality. If this is what we are looking to go with, yeah, that's just for us to check our settings before we export. So when you now go to export, click on export here. Okay, this is where you name the clip you want to export. Type in the name. Then you can go to presets. If you have already saved presets that you would want to keep using, that is after you've made the changes, this is where you save them. Yeah, so and how to save it is after making your changes, you can click on this three dots here and you save preset. Now if you have a preset also you want to import externally, then this is where you click on import. So you go to H.264, that is the preferred setting to use for videos. H.264. Here you can also go to depend on what you're looking for, you can click on more presets. I think 1080p is okay. Some can actually go for 4K depending on the quality. Like I said before, depending on the quality you're looking to get, you can go 4K or 1080 pixel. So that determines the quality. That the higher this 1080 is higher than 720 to 4K is higher than 1080. So depending on the size you're going for, this is normally closed, so you open it, the video section, and you make sure that your render at maximum depth is selected and you use maximum render quality selected. Then you can go to make sure it's just free sampling, not optical flow, not frame blending. And you scroll down to here, make sure you select your VBR one pass and also your target rates. So here if you make this adjustment here, let's check out our MB per second here. It changes and also affects the size of the document, of the file, or of the video you're trying to export. Like if you reduce it now, see we are at 72 MB. It reduces the size of what you're exporting, but I think it also has an influence on the quality. So it's best to increase it, and you're having 267, you can increase it to 15, 16. So you have 400. The more you're increasing it, the more it's increasing. So yeah, that's that for your video settings. You can come to audio. I think these settings are already where they need to be. AAC, I don't think you need much except you're looking for a specific setting, maybe stereo, mono, 5.1, and that. So when you're editing, you have to, because you can see our captions is turned off because we don't have any caption in our timeline when we are editing. So if you have a caption in your timeline, you make sure to turn this on so that when you're exporting, your caption will export with the video. Yeah, so effects selected, go to general. So if you click on use preview, if you select use proxies or use preview, it's going to increase the pace of your export, because most issues that we have in Premiere Pro is that when you're exporting, especially when you're dealing with a higher minutes video or hours of video, the exporting will kind of take time. That's why you move it to your media encoder, which is here. This you click to send it to your media encoder, but I'm not connected to it yet. That's why you can't, it's not selected. So back to what I was saying, use when you select the use proxies and use previews, it kind of uses the proxies. Proxies are like, as you're editing, they are saved files that are saved in your system to enable your Premiere Pro to give it a smooth running, to help it to keep running smooth and not have to keep trying to remember what it did before. That's our proxies. So when you click on this and you're exporting, it makes use of those files, already saved files, and it helps your exportation or your export to be faster. Yeah. So that's about that. When you're done with all the settings, you click on export, and yeah, you have your video ready. Or if you have your media encoder, click on media encoder, it sends it to your media encoder. From there, you now make the export, which is advisable because it helps you to still come back to your Premiere Pro and keep editing other content. So yeah, so that's about that. That's how you export high quality. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.